This is what to do if you're uncomfortable with disability. First of all, keep watching this video. Don't scroll away. If you have a feeling like you want to scroll away, that might be because you're uncomfortable with disability, and that's okay. You might just not be exposed to it, and that's what exposure therapy is for. I'm sure you've had those experiences where you see someone in public who's disabled, in a wheelchair, someone who's blind, someone who's visually disabled, that you don't know how to interact with them because it makes you uncomfortable and you don't know what to say and you don't know how to treat them. Here's the thing. You don't need to avoid them, and you don't really need to treat them differently either. In fact, you can address people with disabilities just like anybody else, and if you're uncertain about something, you can always ask questions. There's a difference between being nosy and wanting to be educated. Most people with disabilities are more than happy to educate you. If you're feeling that discomfort, sit in it. Let yourself feel that discomfort and think, why am I feeling this way? Just because someone looks different or their life is a little bit different doesn't mean they're actually that different from you. Something you should know is that most people with disabilities acquire their disabilities later in life, meaning they weren't born with them. Their disability might have happened suddenly or because of an onset of illness that happened later in life, which means there's a good chance that you could become disabled yourself. Like me, for example, I became paralyzed in an instant on my way to school when I was 17. Before I became disabled, I too was uncomfortable with disability. I didn't know how to act around people with disabilities, and that's just because I wasn't exposed to it, and I had this weird idea that somehow they're so much different than me, when really they're not. And now I know from firsthand experience.